There we go. In theory, I should be live now. This is my little testing section of the stream. In theory, Yep, there we go. There's the double up of the audio you're used to. So this is basically... Oh, you're getting a glimpse of my Steam page. This is basically the final stream, at least probably final stream I'm going to do to clear up all the stuff I wanted to get out of the way. Before I finished... I forgot about all the invisible walls everywhere. Because I never quite got to sort and tidy through the base. I never got to make stuff like a snow fox. I don't know, I feel like there's a few areas I missed. Hello, Tim. I'm surprised you joined at this time. I'm streaming at a very arbitrary time of day. For no reason. I got a lot of votes on the channel thing saying that I should play Subnautica next, and I'm kind of tempted just so I can have it on the channel. But I'm also worried it wouldn't be that interesting because I've played it so much before. But then again, it also might not take that much time. There's other games I would be interested in, and stuff like Outlast did look interesting, but I don't really have the money to spend on extra games right now, so I was mainly hoping to look through my existing library or something cheap. So I think Outlast is $50 here. Now, what I'll probably do, I can't remember how much space I had. I don't know what that was. I was very suspicious that an animal had unplugged everything. I'm hesitant to play that game because I've heard that it's just a non-stop time sink, and I'm mainly looking for like story games I can finish. I don't know, like Below Zero only took 17 hours. Oh, is that a new fish egg? Or will it tell me what it is? An Arctic Ray. I already have that. That hatched yesterday, actually. I don't think I've had a proper chance to look at the things I hatched. I'm pretty sure I got the notification that they'd hatched, and then I left to finish the game. As I said, I was really tempted to play one of the Fallout games, but I'm so worried about instability and crashing the whole time. I don't know, Halo's one that caught my eye. Outer Worlds I'd like to save for, but I also know Halo's not as interesting because it's mainly just a shooting game. It's fun with other people though. Could play Kenshi. Yeah, that's a partial joke. I would have loved to have scanned the Chalicerate, and I don't know why. I don't know why it just vanished. I'm assuming I messed up.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What am I up to in Below Zero, or generally? Because if it's Below Zero, I finished the game in the last stream, and right now I want to sort through everything. Also, I found out what the flickering is. Apparently it's when any element of the base runs out of its own power, so here, the solar panel would have just run out of power. So it makes the whole base flicker. It's supposed to be a cool effect to help you with reasons, but I don't like it and it hurts my eyes. 1, 2... Sorry, I'm just getting power to refill the bioreactor, because unless something has changed, these gel sacks are still one of the best things to use in a bioreactor. There we go. I want to get that room decorated. I never got to use the Snow Fox. I never got to use the Sea Truck, but I'm also not sure if the Sea Truck modules would be too big in scope. Too big in scope for this one. I do have an absolute ton of ion cubes, so I could upgrade everything to ion. Your internet may be killing you again. As soon as he said that, I had to check the stream to make sure it wasn't dropping out on my end. There we go, we can finally switch over to the builder again. I think most of the interior stuff I want to make is just, oh wait, no, I need to make a pipe. I need to make 2 pipes. 2 pipes and a cotton anemone. Don't know why I start. I'm pretty sure I only struggle with the word anemone because of Finding Nemo when they mess up at the start. Anyway, let's see what pipes are. I'm pretty sure they're an individual item you have to craft as like equipment. A ton of titanium. I did find a good spot for titanium, thankfully. Also, why does it make so many pipes? That's okay though. Also, it suggests going in the ocean. That's kind of icky. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I did put the signs up. I'm really happy with these. Let's look at these little guys. I'm not sure if this is much of a better alternative to doom scrolling, but that's good. Have I scanned these? Is the lily paddler gonna try and... No, they don't do anything. They're all just pretty happy to live together now. This guy looks wrong. It looks like it shouldn't be sideways, but what is it that I haven't scanned? It's you. Weird little creature. What are you looking at? Just looking. Okie dokie. Let's get that bathroom sorted. Also, you were right in the end, as I'm pretty sure you saw. I did get a copyright strike for having the jukebox on. Which is really annoying. Is that just barred? That feels weird to be restricted there, so I'm gonna... If I don't get a functional bathroom, I'm gonna be very sad about this. Come on. There we go. Wonder if the shower works. Can't seem to get in it though. Oh, there we go. That's not a very long shower, but that's okay. I'm assuming there isn't a sink, and I'm not missing that, so I'm going to... Yeah. I'm gonna throw this down here. I don't know why these have such weird restrictions on where they can be placed. Ooh. There we go. Oh, flip yeah, we got the toilet in. I'll probably... I wish there was more variety, but I have a sneaking suspicion that the lack of variety is just down to me not scanning enough stuff while I played. But that's okay. Battery and a young cotton anemone. Which has to be grown already. It feels like I'm going faster with the Sea Glide as well today. Yesterday it didn't feel like it was working. It kind of feels like it's working now. There we go. Young cotton anemone. And then we can get the battery. I was really annoyed after because I was watching the previous stream to catch myself up and I realized I actually have... where is it? I actually have... Yeah, it's yours. I have an entire locker full of batteries and power cells. I also want to encounter the ice worm. Because I was watching through and I just didn't encounter the ice worm, even though I apparently went through the whole boss arena for that stuff. Was that something I was going to make here? Yeah, it was. Aromatherapy lamp. I don't know why they're so expensive for decorations, but that's okay. It's worth it. It'll make the bathroom smell nice. You won't be able to wash your hands, though.
The aromatherapy lamp by Quasico can reproduce over 17,000 natural scents captured from hundreds of worlds.
Okay. Well, I guess it's just a cool light. No, it is spraying. And I think there'll be nothing better. There we go. And this is for if you have a friend over while you're showering. We'll put that there. There we go. Oh, there we go. You got a good view of everything from here. I'll keep having a look through. The vending machine's kind of cool. I just don't know where to put stuff, and I also don't want to spend too much time on the base, but that feels silly since I was just here to relax. Oh yeah, as I was watching through the last stream, I kept seeing the ice worm in the corner of my eye. I didn't even see them at the time, and even then I kept nearly missing them. Mildly annoyed at myself. Got the vending machine. Sure, I'll make a vending machine and a fridge. I have the excess materials. I may as well. I'm just kind of shocked that I beat the game almost without a grapple, and that I didn't even end up using the sea truck. You would think the sea truck would be quite important, but I guess not. Let's do vending machine. What are the snack brands? I've actually never really thought about it. Potato Premium Authentic Mix, Mixed Chips, Altera Incorporated Snack. They love the word mix here. Oh yeah, in the latest update that I was excited to check out, they apparently completely rebalanced and changed the Snow Fox, so it's actually good now? Question mark? Oh my, I should have made a fridge. That is a crazy amount of storage for such a cheap object. I think that's... okay. It might do, although I have spicy fruit salad, so I don't really need the food preserving. Come on, can I not put a wall planter anywhere? I just want that extra little bit of greenery somewhere. No. I don't know. The wall planters aren't that special, but I feel like they add a little bit of something. They'll make the base marginally more interesting. In an ideal world, I'd put windows everywhere. Your internet will catch up. I'm not doing anything too important. You're not really missing out. Wonder if I should make Hannah really happy. I might make Hannah happy. Yeah. Not sure what it is I'm hearing. That's a weird sound I've never heard before, but that's fine. There we go. Place this down. I think one way to get around the whole stream buffering thing could be to watch like 10 seconds behind, but that isn't ideal. Give me a sec. We'll deconstruct you. And here we go, nearly done. I missed the old bug where you could flood a compartment. My internet is not from this world. To be fair, I've also been having a crazy amount of internet issues, and I thought we should be pretty set up. But I guess not. I assume this can only attach in one spot, and that isn't like a secondary attachment point, right? Yeah. Sorry. Okay, let's see if we can get the Hannah stamp of approval.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'll have to see what she thinks about this. I'll put the bulkhead back in because I really like having that there, and it does add the extra hull integrity. But I'm gonna get her over here for this, I think. I'm trying to see if there's any other ways I can improve it, but I don't think I can. Hannah? Review time. So this is the path. Do you see what I changed? No more squiggles. Okay, there we go. It's Hannah approved now. I finally fixed one of the problems you had. I want to... So I kind of have to ration out what I do, I think. I really want to make a Copy completed. I really want to make a control room. And I'm pretty sure I have half the resources to do that. It's 2 silver to make a wiring kit. I know I need 2 table coral. 2 table coral, 2 silver. Oh, I already have a wiring kit. What do I need to make it advanced? I need a computer chip, which is 2 table coral, gold, copper, wire. Okay, I have that. Gold. I know I could make the copper wire there, but I could swear I already had copper wires somewhere there. There we go. And we can make that one now. We're not making a parallel processing unit this time. I'm gonna have water. Talking non-stop, surprisingly, isn't the easiest on your voice. I'm seeing 0 there. I'm gonna... Okay, yep, stream is still up. Sorry, I'm just way too paranoid about that stuff now. Do I have everything I need for a control room? I do. Oh well, time to figure out where the flip this can go. I would like to put it here, but I'm pretty Huh. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it won't work, but there's this nice little connecting point. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Whatever the actual line is. I like all the pictures everywhere. I feel like I've decorated a little bit. It's decent. Let's make 3 glass. Again, request for Subnautica 2, and I feel like they may have... No! It feels like they may have already done that with the automation, but I'd really appreciate being able to queue up crafting. You gonna deal with that one? We've got a little animal in here. It's a very silly little guy, being a silly little goober. That's not very polite. What I might see if I can do... is the control room like the scanner room? Right? No, it's a two-way one. Okay, cool. I know we hate the intersections here, but I'm gonna see if... can I want to see if I can connect it through here, just so we have more routes. But it doesn't look like we can, and I'm assuming it's because of that wall, so... I'm torn. No, I can't build it there anyway. I'll just connect it to this glass one. It should be fine. It'll be a nice little intersection. I'm assuming the control room is the fancy stuff I've heard about where you can do like lights and potentially colors.
You can change base lighting and colors.
Oh, flip, yeah.
Rename your base and see information about power and structural integrity.
Oh.
But not the integrity of societal power structures.
I don't care about the integrity. What? Huh. I'm gonna make that the thumbnail, even if I can fix it. There you go. That's stolen for laser. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have any idea what caused that. I'm assuming it's as simple as rebuilding this, but I don't see why it wouldn't connect. Oh no! I just realized what it is. It's because I'm stupid. I placed down a T intersection there, and I need to do an X intersection. There we go. That was a waste of my building tool and time. That's okay though. I'm tempted to add more hatches just so I can get into different places, but I also know they're quartz and titanium. I should add one in the X intersection. Maybe I could even add a bunch of bulkheads, but I don't know if I have the time to get the resources for 4 bulkheads. I will grab the quartz though. I thought that was a floater for some reason. A little squeaking sound, but it was just a zip. There we go. We can now enter and exit through the top middle here. Oh, there's animations for it now? Oh, that's so cool. I didn't realize it had animations. Whoa, okay. Okay, that makes sense. E to exit. So, how does this work? I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Base. Is this meant to represent a part of my base and it's just bugged out? Or is it generic PNG? No idea. Let's look at these colors. I don't even know what to call it. I'm just gonna call it home. I'm gonna be lazy. So how does this work? Oh, that's cool. Oh. Hello, you lost connection, but it's back. That's good. I don't know what stripe 1 and stripe 2 are. Is that because they say they're red and green, but I don't see red and green anywhere on the base. Let's make it like a really vibrant red and make you a really vibrant cyan. Ah, I see now. Okay. So if I do that, that'll be... I assume that's just the ocean lighting making... Okay, that makes sense. I'm going to make the base like a very vibrant... with the secondary black, and black name will be white. Oh, flip yeah. I mean, I should probably pick a neutral color, but that's really cool. I call it home. I'm very lazy in that regard. I couldn't think of anything fancy. Also, we went to like the sleek black and white. I could shrimp color it. Also, I should probably pin the stuff I wanted to actually make. Where is it? I never made a headlamp, but I don't think that's important. I want to make a snow fox. Do I need anything for the snow fox? Probably a jump module. I may as well do that. Do I need anything else? I saw there was a snow fox hover pad, so I'm assuming I need that. I can make the rest of that though. We've got the batteries in there. There's the one battery I need. I'll probably need extra silver, but I'm pretty sure I mined a ton to be safe. There's magnetite. I need lubricant. I can't remember how lubricant's made, but I also thought I made extra, which I did. See, you say name it after the Shadow Leviathan. I don't know. Did I name the Shadow Leviathan? Or does it just have some nickname I'm not aware of? Also, I assume I'm going to need to find the mobile vehicle bay. And where's the Snow Fox hover pad? There. Okay. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'll make the jump module somewhere though, unless the hover pad is like the crafting station for everything Snow Fox related. No, there we go, deployable. I had a very sneaking suspicion that it wouldn't just be in one place. Do they use batteries or power cells? I'm assuming it uses a battery, considering it has a battery in the recipe. So I'm gonna do iron cube, gold, silver, lithium. Silver, gold, lithium, ion cube. There we go. I actually have a ton of ion cubes. They just kind of dump them on me at the end of the game, so I can make as many batteries as I want and need. I'll probably dump this extra stuff I don't need that's filling up my inventory, because I'll head over to the bridge area, I assume. See, is that not just from... Whoops, should have taken that with me. Is that not just from God of War? Sorry, I hate the constant back and forthing on the inventories, trying to figure out what I do and don't need. I'll eat the fruit salad. 140, I didn't realize health could go that high. Oh, sorry, hunger could go that high, but I guess it can. And I'll pick up an extra piece of food from here? Nope, here. There we go, we're basically set. I'll take the prawn suit over to land. I should probably add signs everywhere, but that seems like a pretty boring thing to do. I love the spinny guy. When the spinny guy moves around, it looks dumb. It reminds me of the rhubarb and custard boiled sweets I like, which I want to get more of. I treated myself to buying them for the first time in years, and because we had a humidity problem at the time, they ended up just melting. And I'm still very sad about that. So if I remember correctly, the bridge area should be over here. That's where I want to make the Snow Fox. Time for the long journey, or the long trip. What's the long ride? What is it? What is that game even called? I think it's actually published by Crafton, but it's about driving a very long distance. There's a hoverfish from below. Oh yeah, is it a pink version of a hoverfish in this game? Or am I misremembering? Is there a hoverfish in this game? I really like hoverfish. I just can't remember. This game doesn't... I can't remember if I've said it much, but this game does not give you a very good excuse to explore the world naturally. I'll probably pass through it though. If I stop getting stuck on plants, that is. No, the hoverfish was my favourite fish in the original game. I'd probably get a pet one immediately if I played through that game. Ooh. Wait a minute. Oh wait, the hoverfish? No, I've not seen that. Weird. I don't know how I feel about the twisty bridges. I was so excited for them in the original game, and then I see them here and it's kind of... eh. I don't know, I like them, but they're not... I don't know. I think it's just because they're not really glowy and insane, you know, they're not mind-blowing in their design, they're just kind of cool. I assume they'll be... Sorry, I was going here to see if there's a hoverfish I can grab, assuming there are hoverfish in... below zero. I thought there were, but I'm probably being crazy. My brain's probably just filling in the gaps that I wish there weren't. Let's see. I haven't explored a lot of these caves. Am I missing out on something, or are these kind of just nothing for the most part? I'm gonna get out though. I don't want to get stuck and have to fight to get out. No, I haven't seen those either. Hannah said I need to collect them. I just don't know where they are. She probably knows where to find them. I can't remember what she called them. This is a pretty cool place. Hi, little guy. You're squeaking a lot. Oh, no. No, they're not friendly. No. I thought they were at the point of giving me stuff, not taking my sea glide. That's not... No. No, you're evil. I'm gonna flipping kill you. Okay, we're fine. I thought they were gonna hand me something. But I will go down here anyway, because I was on the lookout for eggs. The eggs I was told to get. Do you know where they are? Do you know where they are? Because I do not. To be fair, I could probably... I should have scanned it. To be fair, I could probably make a scanner room and try to see if that could pinpoint it, but... Where is it? Oh, I heard it. Is it going to be a quick scan? Please be a quick scan. Oh. I thought I was fine. I thought I was going to be able to kill it before I did, but... I didn't realize they went back into their, Oh, okay. I didn't realize that this, I forgot what I was going to say. I give up. I'm going to go back to the prawn suit. I didn't realize something, though. And that's quite interesting. Really gives you a lot to think about, I think. Whoever didn't playtest this game is going to get a whipping from me, though. Because this movement speed is so slow. As I was saying, it almost makes the sea truck feel fair. Anyway, I think this is where we were. Hey, Lord Penguin. Yeah, I scanned them. I thought it'd be weird if I hadn't scanned them, but I want to check. Yeah, I forgot the flare, but that's okay. I'm gonna assume I'll be fine. I mean, I have the reinforced suit and a thermal blade and all that stuff now. There's the life pod, so we're probably getting close to the bridge area. I'm surprised I didn't explore anything there, because when I went there it was all basically brand new, and I could swear I went a bit further in than that. This looks like the right place. This doesn't? No, it's really hard to tell. A lot of these shallow areas look very samey, and because visibility is so limited most of the time, it's a huge pain to navigate. Ah. I'm going to assume that I'm in the right area and not just walking out into the ocean. I'm walking out into the ocean. Okay, so I need to go the opposite direction to where I am. The safe shallows here are so blue. Oh, whoops. Okay, so the entrance is probably there. And no, it doesn't. I usually have to reopen streams like that the few times I've watched them. Okay, so this is either the way through, or I think that's the way through, and this is just next to it. Come on, let me through. I do wish the grappling hook was still useful. It's kind of useful, but it doesn't feel anywhere near as good as the original game. Except it does do that speed boost still. So I guess that is something. It moves so slowly in the air, though. This is gonna be it, right? Yeah. Awesome. I should have brought... I always say this, but I should have brought a beacon. I only ever think about them after I leave. There we go. I also feel like we didn't see enough precursor stuff compared to the amount of... well, that guy's on land. Compared to the amount of cables and everything we see everywhere. I could swear I thought these things did move, but I also heard they didn't. I don't know how this thing made its way up above the surface. I'm out of thrust. Forgot that moving delays that. Come on, recharge. Fine, I'll go to the bottom. I'll jump all the way back up. Okay. I'll probably build it on the other side of the bridge, but not too far out, just because I know there is an ice worm that I want to encounter. Did you read any of the patch notes for the new Below Zero update? Because it looks like the Snow Fox should actually be good. So it just kind of goes there. You okay? Okay. Ugh. Sorry, it's a very weird UI just jumping out. Let's see the animation though. I usually like the fabrication stuff. Or not. This feels quite weird. This feels unfinished almost. That's okay though. Where's the battery? Or can I just not switch the batteries on this without taking it off? I'm gonna call it... I'm gonna call it the hoverfish, because it looks like... I don't know, it kind of reminds me with the splayed legs, it reminds me of hoverfish. I hope it warms me up. I didn't really think about that, and I do have the thermal suit back at the base, and I don't want to make the trek all the way back. Let's make the base color yellow. Huh? What? Why's the color not, why's the base color not changing? Is it interior? No, why I can't customize it. No. That's fine, I guess. That's okay. I guess I'll figure out how to board it. There we go. Oh, it does warm me up. Awesome. So can I upgrade it now I'm off it? Or how does this work? Because I'm access upgrades. There we go. I felt like I wasn't seeing any clear stuff. Also, that is a really low resolution PNG. I know it might not come across on the stream because it's 1080p, but that is an awful looking thing. Where's the... I'm assuming I just can't switch batteries on this thing, and I made the ion battery for no reason. Okay. So how does this work? You jump, there's a thrust. Okay, and does it just like move? Okay, it moves towards where you look in the most janky feeling way possible. Oh, okay. No, this thing's awful. Even if it has had improvements, this actually feels awful to use, and I hope that comes across. Oh god. Okay, well let's go encounter the ice worm, the iconic ice worm on the iconic snow fox. Okay. It's a nice open area. This should lend itself to it. Okay, as far as I'm aware, the ice worm kept popping up behind me. Oh. So if I keep looking behind me, I can't miss it. I don't know, this is so janky. It's delayed by... I'm gonna move my mouse now. Now. I'm gonna move my mouse now. Yeah, no, they made the ice worm do very little damage to the snow fox. They increased its collision resistance, and they did all sorts to try and make it actually viable. Although I am noticing it's already low. Okay, maybe I need to try and go to the next area. Maybe the thumper's too close to really help. I don't know. Whee! I do see what people mean when they said it felt awful to use, though. I didn't realize it would feel this awful. Okay, ice worm now. Ice worm encounter now. Is it going to eat that guy? Oh no, there it is. There's the little guy. Oh. No wonder I missed the... Oh boy. No wonder I missed it before. It's like one of those classic enemies, though, from like the PSP games I played. How are you meant to scan this thing? Oh, it's... Is this what you were talking about? No. I've seen people mention that they eat those the snowstalkers before, but I guess not. Is that it? Is that all it does? Huh. Oh, I did scan it already. You're completely right, because it's 95 meters. It reminds me of an earwig. Well, I guess that explains how I never saw it before. I'm trying to see it now, and it's actively hard to follow. But at least... Oh, hello, guy. Nope. Well, at least I made the snow fox. I can say I did that now. I'm Subnautica-ing it. I don't know, I'm sorry, I sound really underwhelmed, because I am. it's I don't really fake how I feel. And this is not much. Well, I guess I can return that and say I did it. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I think one of the patch notes said it would have had... Oh wait, jumping damages it? Okay, that must be a bug still. Well, they said they fixed it having infinite range, but it doesn't look like they've made it immune to damage. It's still chipping away at health just existing. I'm slightly getting used to it, but I think that's because I'm not really having to look around and move. I did hear that it works on water, but slowly, and I'm curious to see how that holds up. If I can even trust the source I heard that from. Anyway, let's repair this. At least it repairs quickly, but I guess that's also a bad thing because it, you know, it shows that it just doesn't have much health. Okay, water time. You lied to me. I think I was lied to. This thing does not work in the water. I was told it hovered at least a little bit and just didn't work well. I wasn't expecting it to just sink straight down. Okay, well, let's ride it back to its pad. I think that's the least I can do. And then I don't think I'll ever touch the snow fox again in my life. Whee! Oh, that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun that they added that. And it took damage from hitting the ground. Awesome. If only those geysers were constant, then you could actually reliably use them. But I did it. Let's see. I needed to find the eggs still, but I don't know where those are. So I'm just gonna leave this here. There we go. Huh, I guess that repairs it. I'm annoyed that you can't customize it though. They might have broken that in the latest update.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Do you have any suggestions? Where all the eggs? I don't really want to look it up. Because I'll just if I look up let's say I tried to guess all the eggs, if I looked that up, it's kind of just I don't know, it'll be going from point A to B to follow what the wiki thing is. The teleport sea truck thing is better. I don't even think I have that. There's so much stuff that I just didn't unlock. Unless it's a modded thing. If somehow... There we go. Sea truck, sleeper, fabricated docking, aquarium, storage. I'm not seeing anything extra. I must have done a really bad job of exploring. Also, I'm going to go further out. Or is this just the void? I feel like this is just the void. This is just the void. I'm not going to spend too much time checking. There's usually a ton of umming and ahhing, but I'm pretty sure this is close to the area where I fell in before and lost the first prawn suit. See, I need to scan more everything. I just don't know where to scan it, because I haven't found the scannable stuff. Is there going to be a hooverfish here? If I found one, I was just going to drop it on land to see if it moved around, but... Hello, J-Rock. Hell chat. That just looks like another sea monkey cave with nothing interesting, but because I have orders to find more eggs, I'm going to poke my head in for a second. Because I feel like if anyone would have eggs, it would be sea monkeys. Okay, that doesn't help. I can't remember where the, oh! Okay. Have I? No, there we go. Well, there's more alien technology. Oh, well, there's the sea truck teleportation module.
New technology acquired.
Okay. No, I felt like I was, and a tether tool? Okay. I thought that would take a whole lot longer to find, but sure. It can be handed to me like that. Well, at least I followed my instincts. What's the tether tool? Teleport to a nearby sea truck teleportation module. And this is... destination. Okay, so it lets you teleport, I don't know from how far, to the... Okay. That seems like a modded thing. I don't know, that feels so weird for a Subnautica game to just let you teleport wherever you want, but that's okay. I can see that being useful, and I could see this being the void, but there's mountains, so I'm going to say it isn't. I'm actually going to explore a bit more. I was told they work on a timer. This place doesn't look too bad to have to get out from, though. I think we are in the clear. As I said, I'm hoping I'll coincidentally find a bunch of stuff that I've just missed out by going down extra caves and actually exploring. Come on, copper. As I said, they really need to have like a speed upgrade for the, like a general improvement one that improves thrust and also the general speed. Also, why does it say... I just realized it's, I still have the Sea Fox overlay. Don't I? Wait, there's a sprint on the prawn that I've just never used? Yeah. Weird. I thought that was the Sea Fox overlay bugging. Sorry, I just saw that guy slide around. Oh, that's weird. See, there's all these tiny things that I would never really think about. Like, why do they bother? It barely increases the speed, but it is also a speed boost. Hey, little guys. I'm so paranoid after losing the last prawn. I don't want to lose it again. This place seems cool though. I don't know if I haven't... No, I turned back from it. I don't know if I haven't been... If I've already... No, this looks like the bit where I fell down into the void. It's like a 90% chance this is that void bit. Let's have a little peep. Is it gonna just be a drop-off? I mean, this doesn't feel particularly voidy. There's things out there, so I'm gonna make the executive decision to go out there. This place feels so different at night, especially when you have no frames of reference for anything. But my general thought is, if there's fish there, it's probably safe. Meaning this is probably safe. I hope I'm not making a really stupid decision. That looks like we're fine. It looks like we're in the clear. Because I found some thermal vents when I was trying to kill the Chelicera, and that really opened my eyes to how much stuff I might be missing out on by not just walking around the world. There we go, let's sprint a little bit. It's not a very good speed boost because it just sort of pushes you forwards. I'm gonna get that titanium. Sorry for being so quiet. I'm just thinking about things. I also need to think about what I actually want to do. I'm tempted to make a nuclear reactor as well, just so I can say that I did that. But the sea truck teleportation module, I'm not sure if I want to work on the sea truck. It's just not that interesting to me, honestly. I'll make the module and then it'll just sit there in the dock the whole time. It won't even be touched. I never made the sea truck depth modules. Scanner room would be fun. Scanner room is pretty cheap. I can definitely make the scanner room, so I'll pin that one. And it'll be interesting to see what stuff it can pick up around the place. Oh, I got a new bed. Oh no, unless I'm forgetting something obvious, I feel like I've done most of what I want to do outside of hatching those eggs, and the egg hatching process takes so long. I guess I wanted to add the glass roof to the large room. That was something that sort of stuck in my head, and I don't think I did that. But I also can't remember if I decided against it because of the, because of how it disconnected the walls. Lost River sounding music. And now there's no music? Okie dokie. One thing that I think would improve the void a lot... Oh, this reminds me of Finding Nemo. But one thing I think would improve the void a lot is if there was some kind of alert whenever you entered it. Or at least whenever one of the... I'm going to assume they're called ghost chelicerates spawns. Also, what is up with this game randomly fully lighting you sometimes? It feels like you're just walking around and then it'll just light you as if you're in bright daylight. There's something so unnerving yet so cool about the deep ocean. I really like looking out into it. Also, hopefully I can get all of the, I don't simultaneously record and stream, so hopefully I can get all of the VODs downloaded to do that mega VOD I wanted to do. I'm keeping an eye out for quartz right now. Is this a safe spot to go down? I'm seeing fish. Hello. Person. I'm gonna say that this might be the void. But I really don't know. It's very unclear. What are you? No, there's land down there. Unless I'm seeing things. That looks like land. I think we're safe. I think we're in the clear to drop down that cliff. I know you're saying it's void, but I'm not seeing any chelicerates, and I am seeing a place I can jump off. I think this will be fine to jump down, even though the map doesn't show a bottom to this cliff. I have faith. There's fish down there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You don't think it's a dumb idea, right? But it's... There's... Yeah, there's fish down here. Ah, you're not that scary. Yeah, this is the vent garden. Very ominous vibes for something as relaxed looking as the vent garden though. Like the vent garden feels like a holiday destination. Although you're... Wait, go away. You're probably partly right in the sense that the vent garden probably is like right next to the void. Also, why was that rock bleeding? That was weird. Remember, unless I'm going crazy, I'm pretty sure the Shrimp Mark II only came into existence because I got stuck. This doesn't seem like a place I could get stuck in. It's like nice open areas. Also, is it going to nighttime? Go away. I mean... This feels like a drop I wouldn't recover from. That is also true. It was a 2v1 on top of that, but I also got stuck. I might have been able to get away if something else had happened. I'm going to cut my losses here and go back to the vent garden and see if there's an area of that I haven't properly explored. Because that does look like a cliff I can't get down. I don't know, this game's kind of just relaxing to go around. Like, there's so many of these little things I don't fully appreciate all the time. This would have been such a cool place for a base. You know, I never actually checked if I could even build in there, but if I could, that would have been awesome. I never would have picked it as a location though, I think the place that I chose for the base ended up being pretty perfect as far as spacing goes. Ooh, spooky alien stuff. Let's see if I can build in here. I think I might have checked that at the time. And yes, I also like it. No building. Woo! It got the glob. It's got the glob in there. This thing feels like an alien abduction scene from a movie whenever you go through with all the reflections and light. Where's the prawn? Where's the prawn? There it is. Again, the sea truck probably would actually be good for exploration here if it had the speed upgrades, simply because it's not stuck to the floor. Yeah, I don't know, you gotta remember that that was a month ago, and I've had so much stuff happen, I forgot. Whee! As I said, I'm mainly just waiting for the point where I... Well, I finished the game, technically. I'm just walking around mainly because I feel like I've probably missed something important, and I've made the snow fox now. I've encountered the ice worm. I found the little thermal vents. I haven't scanned a chelicerates, but I don't think I'll be able to. It is tempting. I mean, the chelicerates are right there. I mean, it's practically asking me to, but I'll save. I'll scan it. I have a med kit. Yeah, the shocking discovery that I've played Below Zero in the Below Zero stream. Well, actually, there aren't really any spoilers here. Okay, don't leave, don't leave. Let me finish scanning. No, please. The thing's so annoying. Please tell me it didn't reset the scan process. No, it didn't. Awesome. That must be a new thing, because I could swear it would always reset if you were even off it for a fraction of a second. There we go. And now I can do that, and we have scanned it. No, I have a reinforced dive suit. For some reason, as soon as you get a reinforced dive suit, basically nothing in the game can hurt you that much. You do go very slow, in case you can't tell. Like, my swimming speed is nothing. But let's have a little look at that. Very limited knowledge, large mandibles, exoskeleton. Again, it reminds me of a prawn. Oh yeah, they, a lot of things in Subnautica, they attack you once, and then they just kind of swim away for a while and then attack you again. And even if you hit them, no matter how big they are, they'll still flee. It's just like a built-in thing to their AI. Now, void turtles prefers from... okay. Well, I guess that's kind of neat. That's something I checked off my list. I think I've already explored or looked at that thing up there, but I'm gonna go anyway. I'm pretty sure this is the bit I went to see if it was explorable, and it wasn't. Yeah, they are. I think they did a really good job of depth in this game, and I really love the creature designs. I just wish the game wasn't so linear. Because I felt like I took my time, and I even had like a whole base building break. Oh, hey little guy. What are you, a newt fish? And I still finished the game very quickly. Did I scan you?
New creature discovered.
I don't think I... oh no, I did. Whoa! Don't tell me that instantly killed me. Oh no, it's fine. That scared me. I'm used to the grab animations outside of the crab snakes, or whatever they're called, being an instant death. Oh, that's cool. I've never been attacked by that before. Yeah, there's that though. I love the creatures. I wish I had more of an excuse to go around, but I don't think it'd be that interesting for me to just ogle up biomes. No, does the newtfish do anything special? It looks like a speaker. That's so dumb. It's going to be a small herbivore, right? No? What does the newt fish come under? Usually I don't see this stuff because I'm being blind, but I don't see... Oh, it's a carnivore. Oh. Swallows them whole. Okay, well, as assessment harmless. It can easily pass for a small herbivore. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. I like some of the ideas for these. What's this down here, though? Is that just copper? I think that's copper. I'm not sure how I feel about those outcrops. They're kind of neat for giving you extra resources, but they feel so ham-fisted in the way they're done. Yeah, they don't. And they're not lit properly a lot of the time. I was going to say I should probably pick up a med kit, but I should be fine. Yeah, you see I just hit that guy once with the drill and it's already just swimming away to the other side of the world. Nothing in this game can handle being hurt. Again, I really like this biome. It reminds me of vaguely of a few different places I've been all rolled into one. Well, maybe not this place specifically, but where I got my base set up. I really like thermal activity. I saw some areas in the Subnautica 2 devlogs that looked kind of like they had high thermal activity, and I'm probably gonna love those areas as well. Anyway, I wanted to make that scanner room, I just remembered. That's why I'm heading back to the base. And then I can see if there's anything unique. I'll hit that bladderfish just for Hannah. I'm sure she'll appreciate that. And let's go. I didn't really think... I'll probably put it off the back of the... Oh no, that has the... The Moonfall has the... Yeah. The modification station or whatever it's called. The vehicle customization... Vehicle upgrade console. There we go. I'm sure I can find somewhere there. The flickering is actually more annoying now I know what causes it. Got the gold, we'll get 5 titanium and then one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll go out and see. Unless I can do like a diagonal. I don't think you can ever do diagonals though, can you? No. I could do it here, maybe. Again, I do wish this game had a slightly better building system. I would greatly appreciate that. But let's see if there's anything interesting here.
A scanner room will allow you to survey the surrounding region for fragments and material resources like lithium or copper or titanium if you need help finding it. For whatever reason.
See, they've tried to inject personality into this PDA, but it just comes across as really confusing. I'm just going to say confused. Anyway, let's see. Creature eggs. Oh, are there any of these data boxes I've just missed out on for no reason? I'm going to scan for those immediately, and then I should be able to get the HUD chip. So computer chip and magnetite. I can't remember what I need for those, but... I assume it's going to be 2 of those. I'll check over here. It's gold and copper wire, so... Gold, copper wire, and then the magnetite, I assume. There we go. And that's probably good. Probably good enough. Sorry, I really got caught off guard by the water being made. Let's make the HUD chip and then I'll go into that slot. There we go. It doesn't... Oh no, it's found 1 data box. Where is it? There. I'm gonna go pick that up because that could be something cool, or in all likelihood it'll be something I already have and it'll give me 2 titanium and that'll be that. Let's take a look-see.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
down on the ground somewhere. There. Huh. Feels a bit close to where I've been a ton. I am shocked I haven't found that already then. It's probably going to be... It could be something completely game-changing that I'll hate myself for having not found. Here we are. Oh, I should have made the scanner room so much earlier. A booster tank. Use oxygen to give a speed boost. Weird, how does that work? Is that just like a replacement for the oxygen tank? Or how does that work? Booster tank. Use oxygen to give speed boost. That just looks like the high capacity... That literally just looks like the high capacity model reused. I'm gonna double check that. Ultra high capacity. Did they actually? They actually just reused the ultra high capacity tank model and icon for that. That is so lazy. To be fair, standard O2 and high capacity are the same. That's lazy though. I was kind of expecting a bit more. I don't think scanning for fragments would be worth it because it'll just be things I already have, like the repair tool. But I guess I can say I have the oxygen tank now. Can I add a window to that? I feel like a window is pretty neat in rooms like this. Oh, I can. I just need 2 quartz for it. I'm gonna do that. I'll also empty out the storage. I would love to have the music playing if I weren't scared of getting another copyright strike. It's weird that they just use YouTuber music and that they're not fully approved. Or like, not approved, but released for automatic use in this game. They did get removed when I appealed them though, so I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, I did see the torpedo arm in the crystal cave. I remember that. I just left it because I didn't really, torpedo kind of lame to me. There we go. Nothing though. No data boxes. There's they can just scan glow whales? Why would a glow whale be something you scan for? And why can't I scan any other creatures? Are glow whales important for something? I don't know. We'll scan for this though. I don't know what's up with this sudden shelf. Oh, it'd be the lily pads. That's right, that makes sense. Yeah, the vortex torpedo is fun. They're just kind of, they're like one-time use and very expensive, so I've never really... I don't know, I've never really been able to justify it to myself. There we go. I'll go out and check these 2 creature eggs though, because I know Hannah wanted me to get creatures. Oh. A recharge. There we go, up on the surface. Hopefully the creature eggs are just on the underside of the iceberg then. They are. I'm pretty sure I have one of these already then, don't I? Or am I going crazy? Where's the creature egg? That might have just broken it, I think. I'm sorry, little guy. Oh, you can have glow whale eggs. Okay. That makes sense. It's still weird that you can scan for them though. I also get the feeling I wouldn't have scanned this guy because of how they freeze you. I kind of like that, but I also don't like how much it restricts gameplay. Find them. Okie dokie. Pretty sure I have you. That's an Arctic ray egg. Let's go check out these other ones. Again, I'm not really expecting to get anything fancy because these are all the same thing. These are all Arctic ray eggs. They are everywhere. If I wanted to have an Arctic ray farm, I'd be set for life. But I don't really do that, and I have no reason to, so I won't be. curious about this one though. This one's a little bit deeper and in a weirder spot compared to the others. Might be interesting, or it could be another of those Arctic rays. Might have to go down here in person though. Oh, is that more technology I haven't found? It looks familiar. I feel like I've already scanned it. Okay, there we go. Undiscovered creature egg. And this is something I've already scanned. I can't remember what it was. I'd probably find it quite quickly in the alien downloads though. There we go. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, it's Friday. I'll probably finish up soon, I think. I don't know. I expected to be able to do more, but I kind of expanded the base. I got like the extra egg. I scanned the Leviathan. I can't really think of anything else. Plus, I don't know. I was gonna say I might like an egg sandwich, but I don't think we even have bread for sandwiches, so that's a shame. Wow. Well, I'm gonna leave this save here. I don't tend to delete games, and I think they have cloud saves nowadays, especially considering I have saves from 2021 on here. I will put that egg in... Ugh, I hate the way it drains that power. I will put the egg in the aquarium. Hopefully these guys aren't breeding and it can actually fit. I don't know how long it takes to grow them. Where did it put that? Oh, it just fell on its side. That's kind of a shame. I feel like because of how they are, it should have just attached to the floor or the ceiling. I'm going to give a quick sleep though to see if we can speed that up. I just know you can't sleep back to back. At least you couldn't before. There we go. So we got this area. I'll use... Oh, it's instant. Flip, yeah. I'll go get some water. I was going to do a base tour, but I've... Yeah, I thought it was 3 days originally. I was going to do a base tour, but, like, you've basically seen all of it. It's just this room and then a few other areas. I'll place the salt in there and drink that. But, like, we got all the posters. I'm going to remove that chip for now. We got cool posters. We got the cat pictures. The bioreactor powering everything. This copyright machine. I would love to get one of these posters. I think Unknown Worlds sell this one, and I'd be kind of tempted to get it to go along with the Keep Calm Kitty poster I have. There we go. Is there something I'm forgetting about? I almost feel like there's something I'm forgetting, but I don't think there is. I just never really did a crazy amount. I'm gonna go look at the sea truck. I can't even remember what I called the sea truck, if I named it at all. I didn't. I never customized the sea truck. Yeah, I can probably play Subnautica one. I never customized it. I never figured out a name for it, and I never really thought of anything. I guess that would be the final thing. Oh. Sorry, I'm processing. I can't think of anything for it. I'm just gonna call it Slug. I'm gonna make the base color just kind of grey. Give it those bluey stripes, and then make the name white. And there we go. Let's have a look at this here. Worm would be funny if it had any of the components, but it just kind of has nothing. So I'm checking that the Chelicera isn't going to come out of nowhere and obliterate this thing. Worm would have been a good name though. It's kind of weird. This reminds me of early Subnautica. looking at this with this kind of grey with how the reflection works. It makes me very nostalgic. I've dropped 57 frames. How long have I been streaming for? A little over an hour. I think that's good. Good enough. Well, thank you for watching, I guess.
Welcome aboard,
Unless I
Captain.
figure out some other game, I'll probably dedicate a week's worth of streaming to finishing the original game, just so I can say I did that and to have it here, so if people want to see how I play that game, they can do that. I'm just not sure if it'd be as interesting, because I already know a lot of the games. I've just forgotten the, details, and because that will bug me in case I ever come back, I will do that. Let's do like a... Let's do like a weird pinky sort of a... Oh, it just goes orange. That's weird. There we go. It's a worm now. It would be nice to have any of the modules, but they're so expensive for what they are. Next stream should be relatively soon. As I said, my course is now in the film section, and that requires a lot of breaking up. Like, I have 3 things due on Monday, but it's broken up into planning, filming, and then editing, so it should give me a lot of extra time between them. I was trying to see if any of these would be really quick to make, just to have. Plasteel ingot, advanced fire. Ugh. I don't think I have the motivation to, because I'd be making it and then instantly leaving. But that's pretty cool. I'm happy. I have some good memories. I have about 18, 19 hours worth of streams to look back on, and I made this cool little base. I saw this place, and I knew it was the one. And the game's running really well. I feel like Subnautica didn't run as well, but that could be me being crazy. So I guess that is goodbye to below 0, and I'm gonna save here, so you know that's the case. Goodbye.